my next question is, what support do you give to your lovely wife? By the way, how many kids?
2 kids.
2 kids. Okay.
Yeah.
So her hands are very
Definitely,
full right now.
So, yeah, I try my best. First, spiritual support, definitely. Emotional support there as well. So
can you give us practical examples?
Spiritual support, like I pray for my wife literally every day, and we often pray together, hold hands and pray. We also have like family devotions, like, so most times, because of my very busy schedule, I get to come home sometimes when the kids are already in bed. But on days where I'm home, like weekends, we always have our family altar. We'll pray together. And the way it works in my house is we all pray in tongues. So for my youngest, she prays in the world. She can say for mine, in Jesus' name, pray for mommy, daddy, baby, and then my son prays, and then my wife prays, and I finish round up. So we do that, and then emotionally as well. I'm there. I'm confident. Like she runs everything by me. In the house, I try to help as much as I can.
Okay, this is where it's getting interesting, because I'm more interested in this part.
So my wife, she likes everything organized. Like I'm quite organized. But she's super organized. Like, super. Like when I mean there's organized and there's people that are very organized. Like she likes everything a certain way, and I cannot keep up with that. No, I'm telling you, like I know the woman I'm married, and it's one of the reasons why I married her, because I like very organized places. Like one of the things you mentioned when you came here, everywhere is organized. It's part of the reason why this place is organized, because every time she comes here, she tries her best to just keep it like that. And I try to match that energy every time, because she's that kind of person that will come here. Why is this here? Why is this there? Because I'm that guy that will come and put stuff where they shouldn't be at most times, because she stresses me out most times. So as much as I can, I give support there. I help with like cooking.
Okay, you cook?
Yeah, I can cook. Like, it's one of the things we used to do together when we were in like cook together. I don't cook as much as she does. Right. As much as she would want me to, but I still try my best to be there.
Yeah, I just like the fact that you cook. Yeah. Even if it's once a month, at least you do something.
I'm a very well raised child. Like,
good to know.
My mother raised me well, like so. I cook once in a while.
Right. So what are the special meals you like to do at home?
I cook a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Soup. Okay. Fried rice.
Okay.
Jollof.
Oh.
When needed.
Oh.
Egusi, ogbono.
Oh, seriously?
There's nothing I cannot cook.
Right.
Nothing, literally nothing, like anything that my wife can cook.
You can cook.
Can cook it as well.
Wow.
Like she knows that. So like, but the thing is, she's just made me more lazy in the cooking department. Like,
women, we take the kitchen like our territory.
And that's the point. So there are times where she doesn't want to cook, and like I want to eat what you cook, and in those times
you cook. Yeah.
I step up and I cook. Okay. And you don't enjoy what I cook sometimes. So
would you advise males that at least before you get into marriage, the singles, they should know how to cook something, even if not fully?
To be honest, I say cooking is a very, very important life skill you need to have as a person.
Right.
It's like their life skills. Yeah. One of them should be cooking. Like, for example, your wife is not going to be in the mood to cook every day. Yeah. Can you afford buying Uber Eats every day? It's not sustainable.
Let me not cut you. The past before our hangout, the UK singles and couples hangout, 3 days before that, we didn't have any food at home, like cooked food. Yeah, there was food, but there was no cooked food. And I'm looking at how many things I have to do before the hangout, because I'm organizing this, I'm doing that. And I said to my husband, can we order for pizza?
That's it.
Pizza, just one large is, I think it's 12 in the pack.
Yeah, 12 slices.
20 something pounds.
Of course, by the time you add wings to it, and everything, you're already looking at 40 something, 50 something for one meal.
For one meal.
It's not sustainable.
Yes.
In this cost of living situation.
So after a few days of buying, because the next day we had to buy Chinese, 15 pounds. By the time we finished buying a few days, The next day he was in the kitchen. He said, "I'm going to make fried rice."
You have to just learn how to cook. Like it's a very, I always tell people it's a very important life skill. Like
Right.
it's very important. So and like there are times when I just look at it like, okay, I mean, once in a while we'll get to go eat outside.
Yeah.
But when I look at my
amount
bank
of
statement and see how much
money,
I've
yeah.
spent buying McDonald's for the kids, and
Yeah.
we can make this at home.
Yeah.
I'm not buying no McDonald's. We can
Yeah.
make this at home.
Yeah.
Let's do what we have to do. And yeah, cooking is one of those things that I like to do definitely. What else? Laundry? Nah,
Okay.
not so much laundry.
You don't do that.
My wife does the laundry, and she's really spoiled me so bad with that, like that.
Okay.
I hardly ever do laundry.
Right.
She does that. I take the beans out sometimes too when I'm at home and I remember. I'm opening my ass.
Because if you're not doing laundry, at least do bill now.
There are times when I do it. Like it's not like I would not say I do it religiously. Like I do it like, but there are things I do. Like for example, grocery shopping.
Okay.
It's my job in the house.
Okay.
Like my wife, like I've seen something I learned from one of my uncles. Then used to tell me. He said, "My son, as long as you have food in your house, you have solved 50% of your problem as a man."
Yeah.
That's top.
Wow. Did you hear that? The married ones and the singles that are preparing for marriage.
As long as you have food in your house, you have solved 50% of your problems as a man. And that stuck with me. So anything, I know. If you ask me now, how many bags of rice do we have in the house left? I know my eyes are on everything because I check everything. Once I see the fridge is going down, nobody tells me.
You go and do it. Wow.
Everything. So that's my own way of supporting my.
Okay.
And
See,
it's my duty to feed my family.
Okay.
That's my job. That's my God-given job. So I provide. I'm a provider. So in that way, that's support as well. So I'm the provider in my home.
You know, some males find it very embarrassing to go to the market. Yeah, because they feel like it's a woman's thing. Why should I be seen in the market picking salt, picking?
My they know me. They know my wife, but they know me. In fact, I'm the haggler in my home. Like me and my wife will go. My wife will say, okay, let's buy 5 kilos of beef or whatever on chicken, and they tell the boss man will tell you, oh, it's 25, and that is 22. They call me Jabu.
Wow.
My dad don't cheat me, man.
Yes.
I'm that guy, so they know me very well. They're like, I'm the guy that will go there and I hold the price down.
Good.
Like, it's something I love doing it. Like,
okay, good.
Yeah.
See, I'm happy that you are doing something.
Yeah.
But there are some homes that the men, they just cross their legs. They don't do anything.
No, absolutely.
All they do is they go to work, bring the money, which is good. But in the house,
my wife said, my wife, if she's here, she'll probably agree with you because sometimes when I come back outside from.
When you do the shopping, you do the groceries, which is a major aspect of the things that would be needed in the home.
Yeah.
Because it's also heavy stuff.
Oh yeah.
When you go, you are carrying from this shop to that shop.
Yes.
They are heavy stuff. So at least you are doing that.
Yeah.
Which is good. Some men don't do.
True.
It's all about the let me go and work and bring the money. And then the woman alone will do the child care, do the chores. Do you do chores?
Yeah,
like when I mean chores, I mean
like cleaning the house.
The cleaning or the plates, washing of plates. You don't do washing of plates.
Plates, you see plates here. Let me tell you, with plates, there's a story to it. So I'm the first child in the house.
Okay.
So I graduated from washing plates for a very long time. And it's one task in the house that I really hate to do.
I see.
I can do every other task. Like I would prefer to, I will enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to wash plates. So sometimes I would negotiate. Like I will cook.
But you have to wash.
Especially if I'm always very happy. As long as you say you want to cook, because they don't like cooking.
Yeah.
I prefer to cook.
Yeah. And you know, I'm stressing on this thing because it's one of the topics that I've treated.
Yeah.
Reasons why husbands don't help their wives.
Yeah.
And I was very key on house chores, the child care. So for me, if I meet any husband who is doing it even a little, of it.
I get my daughter.
I appreciate them
sometimes.
Yes,
well
which is good.
I do the school run.
Yeah.
I do school, so we share school run.
Yeah.
Based on availability.
Yeah.
Like so, on the day where I'm available.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
You do
like, if I'm tied up, my wife has to do it. Like we work it based on availability.
Yeah.
On a day where both of us are in, most times, especially if I've had like a very busy night before and I want to just have an extended sleep, she'll do it. Yeah. But then she'll remind me that I've done it in the morning.
In the evening, you go and pick them. Yeah.
And we just
which is okay. I just want our viewers, especially if you are Swalian or a Mwalian, I just don't want you as a male to go into your marriage and cross your leg. Don't just do only the going to get the money in and the rest you leave it on your wife. I'm not in agreement with that.
I agree with
I just think that there should be something
balance.
No matter how small it is. If it's just taking out the bin, your wife knows that my husband, no matter what, he will take out the bin. If, for instance, you don't like washing of the plate, it's fine. You do the groceries, you do school rounds. At least there's something that you are doing in the house. Yeah. So that's why I was clapping for you, because I'm happy with that, but I just don't like the men that, I'm sorry if you're watching and you don't do anything at home. You are not my friend at all. You are not my friend. So please find something. There is something in the house that you can do. It can just be maybe even more pain, or mopping. They will even say it's too much for a male, hoovering, especially if it's an African man.
Hoovering,
yeah, or ironing.
No, I like ironing more than I do.
Yeah, but at least I'm just trying to find something that they can
that
something.
A man can do in the house. I mean, there's a lot of stuff a man can do in the house. You can dust furniture. You can hoover. Yeah. You can. Or
if your wife is, you've got children and they are still breastfeeding, maybe your wife is not doing breastfeeding, maybe it's formula. Yeah. You can feed the child.
Yeah, that's easily doable. Yeah. Bath the children.
Or you can bath them or change their nappies. Yeah. It's not a woman's thing. It's our thing, because we are married. These are our kids. So let's do it together, get the best. And the kids even bond. The kids bonds with their dads. When you are getting involved, you are feeding them, and
sure.
So at least I've got one supporter, and it's a male. So please. Thank you for being honest once again. I'm really loving that. If your wife was to describe you, how would she describe you? And I'm confident you are going to be very honest.
I will be. So she described me as a lover.
Okay.
Yeah. Annoying.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Annoying but sweet guy.
Okay.
Joker.
Okay.
Hardworking.
Okay.
Spiritual.
Okay.
You should call me Big Ed. Yeah.
Okay. So those are not too bad descriptions. Yeah.
I mean, this is me being real. Like, I'm just trying to put myself in her brain. Like I'm sure she'll say I'm a sweet guy, but I can be quite annoying. Dependable, reliable.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We are happy with that. Okay. So let me test. I know now you've been married for 11 years. And you've shown a level of maturity, even from the answers you've given so far. But I'm going to take it a step higher to see how, from your experience, how matured you've come after 11 years.
Okay.
So your ministry or your work, your parents, your wife, your siblings, and your children. Who are most important? Put them in the order of importance. Yes.